some football. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Next on Madden NFL 25.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
Were not for some guy named Lamar Jackson up there in Baltimore, I think Dak Prescott would have won MVP last year. Had his best season statistically, total control of that Cowboy offense, over 4,500 yards. And remember, he led in touchdown passes with 36. But we know what it's all about in Dallas. It's not what you do in the beginning, it's how it finishes. And can you take those steps in the playoffs?
Straight to the air they go. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Cut by the open man. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the return. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass went.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Throwing this back in the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bates now for the point after. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. To left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. 1st down, here's Dak. Forced out to his right. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs.
He will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys hold a slim 2-point lead early. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Craig Reynolds to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Detroit getting its offense set for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Off play action, Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down throw from Goff. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Goff now on 3rd down. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Goff. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 30. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Right back to Elliott now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Got him in open, left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he's brought down at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down low scoring. Dak now from the gun. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Dallas. From the gun is Prescott. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 17. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Dak throwing again. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Another throw for Prescott. It's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the puck. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. To throw again here. 2nd and 10. It's Goff. He likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Goff on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Looking to return from the 29. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Dak. That's Lamb running a slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
The best defenses today, Kate, the best defenders today, they're versatile with a capital V. That safety right there, and he was not about for a second to get beaten outside. He cuts that quarterback down for a sack.
2nd and 10 now. He's got it, room to run. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. On the option, it's Elliott. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Now here's Prescott. Has it in close.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Elliott straight ahead. And he mixed it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Lions offense returning to the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. They're out and set. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off play action, Goff. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time, or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Ferguson there to bring it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Dak now from the gun. It's caught. Ferguson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Quick hitter complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10, Prescott. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dak throwing again. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Catch made. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun is Prescott. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Prescott here from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Back to throw it. Patrick with the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Goff. Throwing for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cowboys were treated to a fine first half from number 4, quarterback Dak Prescott. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace. But they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They go play action with Goff. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 25 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bates now for the point after.
It will be low scoring.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Kick taken in here at the 17. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They've got first down from the 31. Running left, it's Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I've run it twice. Dallas got blown out both times big.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Prescott to throw. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, when we watch the combine each and every single year,
I made 26 for the Lions, the starter. That's probably why the video game has shifted favor.
Watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the longtime vet Brian Engeron now. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They send a tight end in motion. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
And these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. But he's not quite at that level yet.
My gut is at MLB and Sam Williams is starting this game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams coming in motion right. Goff on 3rd. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Picked up at the 38. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions have it deep in their own territory at the 13. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Gets this one to Patrick. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third down, 1 yard to go. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup, and that gives the Lions the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Motioning the tight end now. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, half the hay is in the barn when you get 5 on 1st down. And now they're in such a good spot where you can attack those other 5 yards in any way you want.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 48. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
From the 41. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. wait for a hole to open, or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Punt team on the field. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. The home teams and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun is Prescott. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It will be low scoring. I've run it twice. Dallas got blown out both times. I made 26 for the Lions, the starter. That's probably why the video game has shifted favor. Micah is at MLB and Sam Williams is starting this game.
He's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Dak throwing again. Quick hitter complete. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Zeke on the carry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Headed out right. He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Dak now from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions have some new life in the 4th. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action with Goff. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. Sticky on the back end of it. The front end that tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again following the sack. This is complete to Patrick. And that will not be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
When a QB's hanging that long onto the ball and in the pocket, that secondary did more than their job. Got sticky to those offensive guys in the secondary and allowed those defensive guys to just run rampant in the pocket.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home team's ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give him now to Zeke. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
2nd and 3 now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. It's taken in by Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It will be low scoring. I've run it twice. Dallas got blown out both times big. I made 26 for the Lions, the starter. That's probably why the video game has shifted favor. Micah is at MLB and Sam Williams is starting this game.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. First down, here's Dak. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Handoff here to Elliott. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Prescott here from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Handoff running right, Elliott. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions have some new life in the 4th. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here. From the 36. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw from Goff. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch. keeping those feet in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Goff on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing again, it's Goff. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Lions gotta score in a hurry. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Goff. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here he is to throw. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
This would put it back within a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. Oh, did the Lions get to that one? Yes, they got it back! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Elliott running out of the gun. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Once again, Elliott. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
It will be low scoring. I've run it twice. Dallas got blown out both times big. I made 26 for the Lions the starter. That's probably why the video game has shifted favor. Micah is at MLB and Sam Williams is starting this game. It will be low scoring. I've run it twice. Dallas got blown out both times big. I made 26 for the Lions the starter, that's probably why the video game has shifted favor. Micah is at MLB and Sam Williams is starting this game.